What is going on, guys? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing on the bacon, MLB DFS video. It is Friday. It is July 24th, and we finally have a full slate of baseball games going on. So we have 14 games going tonight. The only team that is currently not playing, or the two teams, are the Yankees and the Nationals. So as you know, yesterday, before, I want to say like 3 hours before the game had their first pitch, Juan Soto tested positive for COVID. It's just part of, it's just something we're going to have to get used to. He was around the team. Supposedly all of their tests came back negative, which is awesome. So that being said, we're looking for, expect that. Just that's what's crazy. We're gonna have to expect that moving forward, unfortunately, and do our best. But we are back with another video. Big shout out to everyone who liked yesterday's video. We gave out a Fanduel and Draftkings GPP lineup, which we will do the exact same thing in this video. I'm gonna pump the numbers up a little bit. If this video gets 30 likes, we will give out a Fanduel and Draftkings GPP lineup. I'll pin in the comment section. I try to wait as late as I can just for the lineups and everything else to come out. So that being said, hopefully we're able to get as many lineups out there that we can, so when we build our lineup we don't get screwed over, which can seem to happen. So that being said, this video is going to be a little bit different. So if this is the first time you've been with us, or opening day was the first time you've been with us, that video is a little bit different only because we had 4 pitchers going, and that's what we went through. So here's what we do. Normally we're going to look at this right here. We're going to go through every single pitching option. We're going to look at the bat. We're going to look at the pitchers. We're going to see who does good against whom, and that we're going to break down the pitching slate. Then we're going to look at the weather. If you want to see the handful of pitchers that we like over all of these pitchers that are going, all 28 pitchers that are going on this slate, click the link down below. That is today's article. It's the very first link in the description. That'll have, I don't remember how many pitchers we have currently that we like. There's going to be a ton of pitching options. This is kind of like right after the All-Star game or the beginning of the playoffs. You have X amount of studs going, and that's exactly what you're going to see. So looking at this, we have a ton of information that I would like for you guys to see. If you have any questions at all, please comment down below. Let's get those subscriber numbers up as well. And if we get to 1,000 Twitter followers, we're going to give away a lifetime subscription. So here we go. And we mentioned this before. We're going to do a home run contest. So this is the exact same way we did it all last year. So you get one guess, one answer per person. You have to be the first one with it. So let's say you go Mike Trout. Mike Trout, 4th inning, 395 feet. So multiple people can have the same batter, but that the distance is what's going to be the tiebreaker. Price is Right rules, you can't go over. So closest without going over will win. So let's say Mike Trout hits a home run in today's slate. We'll find your comment in the comment section. Then I will reach out to you. If you have a Twitter, you can put your Twitter there as well, or I will contact you right here on YouTube. If you do win, you get one guess per day. You get a free week of content to our website. So that'll include baseball. Technically, it'll include NBA for this coming week, NASCAR, MMA. So hopefully you guys are ready to play. We had a ton of winners last year, and we're looking to continue that. So looking at this game, Braves at the Mets. I love pitchers in this one because Citi Field is massive. They don't give up a ton of hits, a ton of home runs, and both of these pitchers are studs. So looking at Soroka against the current Mets roster, which this takes into effect everyone who made the 30-man roster and the potential players that could start in this game. 83 plate appearances, a 15.7 K percentage, 266 batting average against him, with a 302 WOBA going on there. Flip side of that, DeGrom against the Braves. 245 plate appearances, 32.2 K percentage, 215 batting average. I know he's just dominant. The Braves lineup's kind of scary, but in this ballpark, I think either of these pitchers could have a great game. Both of them obviously could have a great game as well. Just the Atlanta offense is obviously more potent than the Mets moving into there. That's pretty much it. The next game is the Tigers at the Reds. Matt Boyd versus Sonny Gray. A couple years ago, I would have said Matt Boyd against against Cincinnati, 100%. Not so. Cincinnati made some acquisitions in the offseason. Sonny Gray absolutely dominated last year. He got more control of his pitches. In 48 plate appearances against the Cincinnati Reds, Matt Boyd has only a 16.7 K percentage, 318 batting average against him. I am looking. Great American Small Park gives up a ton of home runs. I am looking at Sonny Gray. I am looking at a Reds stack here. I do not mind the Reds at all. Sonny Gray, on the other hand, Detroit's terrible. We know this. 64 plate appearances, 18.8 K percentage, 283 batting average, 351 WOBA, but an ex-WOBA of 279. I am leaning towards Sonny Gray there, and I guess you could go Matt Boyd if you want to go contrarian GPP, try and get cute, but if I'm taking one here in cash, definitely Sonny Gray and a Reds stack. The Blue Jays at Tampa Bay is the next game. Ryu versus Charlie Morton. Ryu against the current Tampa Bay roster, 29 plate appearances, 214 batting average, 27.6 K percentage. Morton, on the other hand, 70 plate appearances against the Blue Jays, 32.9 K percentage, 219 batting average. I kind of like both of these. The only problem is, obviously this is the first day, opening day for every other team but the Nationals, Giants, Dodgers, and Yankees. They should be stretched out. But again, Tampa Bay is one of those teams that they love the bullpen. They can go the bullpen early. They have bullpen games. Ryu's making his first regular season start since coming over from the Dodgers, so I'm a little bit concerned there. And it's at Tampa Bay, not the best. It's pretty much a pitcher's park. I like both of these guys. I think maybe Ryu, maybe a little bit more for GPP and Morton for cash, though, if we're looking that way. The Marlins at the Phillies. You've got Sandy Alcantara versus Aaron Nola. Alcantara, 76 plate appearances, 19.7 K percentage, 297 batting average against him. Against Philly, 104 plate appearances, 20.2 K percentage, 237 batting average. I love Nola here. The Marlins are the Marlins. They're not going to shock you. Will they win some games? Yeah, of course they're going to win some games. I like Nola over Alcantara here. I do not trust him at all. Moving on to the next game, the Royals at the Indians. Royals are bad. Danny Duffy, 147 plate appearances, only 12.2 K percentage against the Indians. Bieber against the Royals, 67 plate appearances, 22.4 K percentage, a 310 WOBA, and 258 batting average. I'm all in on Bieber. Love me the Biebs in this matchup here. Brewers at the Cubs. Brandon Woodruff versus Kyle Hendricks. Woodruff, 56 plate appearances against the Cubs, 32.1 K percentage. It's pretty damn good. Hendricks, on the other hand, against the Brewers, 173 plate appearances, 17.3 K percentage, a 241 average. I don't mind either of these pitchers, but if I'm taking them on Draftkings or Fanduel, I'm not taking them in cash. I'm 100% going with them in GPP/tournaments, pretty much exclusively, if I even have any exposure to them. So the Orioles at the Red Sox. We have Tommy Milone versus Nate Eovaldi. Milone, 49 plate appearances, 298 batting average. Eovaldi, 52 plate appearances, 239. I have no faith in the Orioles. Yeah, I will love it if they win only 10 games. I don't trust them at all. So moving in that direction, definitely taking Eovaldi here and stacking the Red Sox. Especially against a soft-throwing lefty in Tommy Milone, I would load up on J.D. I would load up on the Red Sox righties. The Rockies at the Rangers. Marquez versus Lance Lynn. It's in the new Texas Rangers Park. Marquez against the Rangers, 33 plate appearances, 103 batting average. That's not too bad. 36.4 K percentage. Lance Lynn against the Rockies, 70 plate appearances, 22.9K percentage, 265 batting average. I kind of like Marquez here. I know the Rangers are opening up their new ballpark, but I kind of like them here. So I would lean Marquez here for pitching. Twins at the White Sox, Jose Barrios versus Lucas Giolito. Barrios, 171 plate appearances against the White Sox, 27.5K and 247 batting average. Along the lines of Lucas Giolito, 145 plate appearances against the Twins, 22.1K percentage, 227. Giolito started off last season extremely hot. Extremely hot. Then he kind of floundered and kind of went down. But the White Sox are a different team. The White Sox are looking to take advantage of this, and we could be looking at this. So if I'm taking one, I think I'd go Barrios in cash. I would go Giolito in GPP. Pirates at the Cardinals, Joe Musgrove versus Jack Flaherty. Not even looking at Musgrove. I'm looking at the Cardinals as a stack. I'm looking at Flaherty, 79 plate appearances against Pittsburgh, 194 batting average, striking out 20.3. Give me all of the Flaherty in this one. Mariners at the Astros. I'm actually very surprised that Verlander's pitching here. Gonzalez, I'm not looking. Let's be real. Houston's at home. They're going to cheat. Gonzalez, 123 plate appearances, 336 batting average. Who knows how many of those, how inflated his numbers are, but it's still a potent Astros team. The only thing I'm upset about is there will be no fans for the Astros to get booed at, which they deserve wholeheartedly. Verlander here, I'm going with Verlander. I'm not trusting any of the Mariners' bats. Diamondbacks at the Padres. You got Madison Bumgarner versus Chris Paddock. Bumgarner making his debut, regular season debut with the D-backs. 156 plate appearances against the Padres, 148 batting average, 22.4K percentage at Petco Park. This is a pitcher's park. I'm looking, honestly, I can see both of these pitchers having good games. I think I trust Bumgarner a little bit more in cash and take Paddock in GPP if you want to play that way. And then as of right now, second game of the season, the Giants don't currently know who's going to pitch, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, so Giants right now to be announced against Stripling. Stripling against the Giants, 60 plate appearances, 222 batting average, 18.3K percentage. I'm going all in on Ross Stripling over TBA. TBA just doesn't have it. And then the final game here, the Angels at the Athletics. Andrew Heaney versus Frankie Montas. Heaney, 87 plate appearances, 154 batting average. Montas, 63 plate appearances, a 304 batting average. I don't trust him. I'm definitely looking at... I probably wouldn't take either of these pitchers, to be completely honest. Probably lean more towards the bats. Leaning more towards, a little bit more towards the Angels bats here. Oakland Coliseum, pretty damn big ballpark there. So there you go, guys. Those are all of the pitchers, the breakdown from every pitcher on the slate. Again, if you want to see the pitchers we like the most out of these, click the link down below in the description. That is the ones we are looking at the most. Now let's look at the weather. Let's just take a look at the weather here. Braves at the Mets. Not much going on. 9% chance of rain. Obviously, this can change up until game time, but we should be pretty good there. No real wind. There's no real weather concerns as of right now. Now, this might change, and this will be noted in the article. So, the article is a living document, per se. We will be updating it throughout the day. So, there are no weather concerns. I'm just kind of looking to see if wind's blowing out at a high rate of speed where it could help us track some bats, but just kind of looking, there's not a lot of wind right now. I mean, we've got some here at Texas, but they have a dome. It's a brand new field, so we have absolutely no clue how it's going to play out, how it's going to affect with the, it feels like 103, so my assumption would be the retractable roof will be closed, and it could be a little bit better there. We'll just have to see how it plays. Unfortunately, we're not going to have much exposure to knowing the how the field plays until 2021, basically. And at that, it's not even going to be a full 162 games to know. So, kind of sucks there. Twins at the White Sox, nothing going on. Pirates at the Cardinals, nothing going on. Wind's blowing in a little bit. We've got Mariners at the Astros. That's a dome, so that's not going to really matter here. Kind of the same thing with the D-backs at the Padres. Giants at the Dodgers. Got 7 mile an hour start of the game time, blowing out to right field. So whoever's pitching, you could load up on the right-handed bats or the left-handed bats. And then Angels at the Athletics. There's actually 10 mile an hour wind. That's not a ton, but I mean the ball could fly out of there. It is a big ballpark, but if the wind's blown out, we might have a little bit more exposure there. So there you go, guys. So with the premium content, you can check out our articles, our cheat sheets, our optimal lineups, our bacon station is what we call it. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse into yesterday's bacon station. So when we give out optimal lineups, it's not just for you to buy a lineup and use it and that's it. If you're looking for that, there's a bunch of people on Twitter that you can go check out. But what we offer is a ton of information for you. So we give the lineups out, but we encourage you to use our other resources as well while building. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. But just kind of a little glimpse into what our research station looks like. Bacon station for 7/23/20. Actually, we can go into the Google Doc. So you can see we've got batters, pitchers, ballparks, and stacks. So kind of going through, it just shows the batters. It shows the positions for both sites, whether or not they bat left or right, the opposing team, the opposing pitcher, the opposing pitcher's hand. 2018, so the last 2 seasons of how many at-bats against, so like Jock Peterson against right-handed pitcher, 850 at-bats with a 376 WOBA, a 308 ISO. StatCast, that is a huge thing we're putting in. It's coming into reality. The exit velo, the barrels per balls batted events, barrels per plate appearance. So how much good wood they get on these bats. Then the pitcher against said, batters, lefty, righty, whatever's going on. K percentage, home run per 9, home run per fly ball. I mean, a lot of information that we've got going on, as you can see there. So if that is helpful, please let us know. Pitchers, we've got a ton of information. We've got ballpark factors. So looking at this, so if you've been with us, I put out a video 2 years ago, I think. I put out a video 2 years ago, and then I re-uploaded it last year to do ballpark factors for every single ballpark. You obviously can't see it here, but with that being said, hopefully this helps you out. So it shows home runs. What obviously I think everyone that's been following us knows that the number one field for home runs is Coors, and in ours we can update it. We can go ahead and see which one does the most. We can filter out home runs, hits, doubles, triples, walks, and stuff like that. So there's so much information in the Bacon Station, guys, that I hope you take advantage of it. Anyone who has it, this is part of the premium content. We have this. We also have a cheat sheet as well, and we do MMA, MLB, NASCAR, NBA, NFL, NHL, PGA. So yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. Go check out fantasyteamadvisors.com. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Go follow all of our social media at advisors_team on Twitter. Please go follow us there. And once we get 1,000 followers there, we're going to give away a free year of premium content. Instagram is Fantasy Team Advisors. Go follow us there as well. Facebook is still Fantasy Sports Guru 22. It will not allow me to change it, which is absolutely stupid. That thing's like 8 years old. So yeah, so that's what I've got, guys. Good luck today. Let me know how you did last night. And don't forget, do the home run contest with us. Good luck, guys, and bring home that bacon. Peace.